We're now 3 days away from marking 1 year since Hurricane Helene. So much has happened in the last year, from starting over to salvaging what was lost. Chad, you've seen a lot, both in the short time you've been in the mountains.
Yeah, Sydney, one thing that we noticed immediately when we got here to Marshall was that life is returning to downtown, along with the rain, of course. Earlier tonight, we actually heard live music coming from a restaurant downtown. Now, while that might seem insignificant to you or me, it's a big deal for this town. It means that businesses are reopening. Now, to get a better idea of what this town has been dealing with and how it was impacted, you've got to see it from the sky. We shot this drone video this afternoon. The downtown district sits right on the French Broad River. The main street is just 1 block off the banks. Now, when the river started rising, the powerful currents gutted most of the businesses here. And like many areas of the mountains, they are bouncing back and getting back to some sort of normal. 11 months ago, National Guard military vehicles were the norm around the small town of Marshall. Today, they've been replaced by skateboards and other small symbols that this town is bouncing back.
It's nice to see customers back on the street, to see our local folk coming back to town, So, yeah. It's good to see happy faces again.
Chris Worley manages Shady Side Florist, the town's only floral shop. We met him a month after Hurricane Helene hit as he sifted through what was left of his livelihood.
All of our materials, all of our stations, all of our equipment, 50 years of business was gone overnight.
Now he says business is close to where it was before the storm. One of the last pieces will happen this week when contractors finish repairing the front of his shop. He says he wouldn't be where he is today without the volunteers.
We've had volunteers come from probably just about every state on this side of the Mississippi and some on the other side. Come in and work in the mud and help.
It was absolutely devastating. It's a bucket list that I never want to check again.
The last 11 months have been just as overwhelming for Holly West.
The dump trucks, the people that came to help, the skid steers, the big equipment, it was worth crying over because so many people just came to help and continue to do, which is absolutely amazing.
After Helene ripped apart her brick and mortar restaurant in downtown Marshall, she decided to reopen as a food truck.
It was something that I wanted to do more of this year anyhow. Not that I don't love downtown, but I wasn't a restaurant anymore, so I wasn't a gathering place like I used to be.
Many of the buildings along the French Broad River took the brunt of the storm here, but everywhere you look, life is returning, and it's permanently changed the people who live here.
We all kind of knew each other. Hey, how you doing? Speak, whatever. But when you're wading through 2 foot of mud through your busted out buildings and everybody's in the same shape, in the same boat, it's a real gatherer of people.
And we saw another sign of progress today here in Marshall. As we surveyed the damage and the recovery, we came across artists painting a patriotic mural on the site of the American Legion. It's right along the river that devastated most of the buildings here. The hope is adding fresh paint and some new artwork will help revitalize the town and give people more hope for the future.